Season 2 in
Season
the
2,
books.
yes.
I think about that song, Eminem, Guess Who's Back?
I don't listen to that kind
Back.
of music.
Yes, you do. Don't. What you not getting ready to do is over here and act like you just all the way saved and holy.
I only listen to, now you throw out some, no, I'm just joking. I do. Okay. But we're back.
We're back. Season 2 in the books.
For her podcast.
Girl, what you been up to?
I'm Katrina. Who are you?
I am Lisa.
Okay.
And we are the hosts of For Her Podcast. Whatever y'all do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Our YouTube is growing. Our Facebook is growing.
Yes.
Even on our little hiatus, people have been liking and commenting. And I'm like, y'all go ahead and
they friended us. And
and
they just, I was like, oh, look at them.
like, what we doing?
And sending out messages to us about our previous episodes. Thank you all so much.
And want to know where we at when we coming back. Guess what?
We back.
And since we here
Yeah.
in January, one thing that we always do, make New Year resolutions.
We do.
So I can be honest, I have not done any of them that was on my list. Not even one.
So let me tell you about this treadmill about 2 years ago. In January of 2024.
Okay.
I might have used it 3 months, off and on, periodically through 2024. Did I get on that thing in 2025? Mm-mm. Every time I go in the laundry room, I look at it. It looks at me. And we be sitting there looking at eeach other. And I'll be like, I'm going to see you.
I'm looking at you.
You're
You looking at me?
Right. I'm going to see you soon. And she like, whatever.
She got clothes on
She
her.
got clothes on her.
She well dressed.
She cute. She cute.
And I always wonder, like, why do we make all these unrealistic
Ooh.
promises
we
and
do.
resolutions, and it don't even make no sense? I said in 2025, I was like, I'm gonna work out every day.
Go,
now,
friend. Go, friend.
It hasn't been every day, but I've been, doing because we got life.
We got life.
Be life,
Yeah.
And so if it's too hot, I'm not going out there.
If
it's
too
too
cold,
I'm not going out there. So catch me in the spring and in the fall.
When it's just right.
When it's just right. Because it has to be just right.
It's got to be. That's the funny part. It's got to be just right to work out.
It has to be just right.
And the treadmill is in the basement.
Yeah. And then I just thought about, you know what? I'm going to stop saying I'm going to work out because, Jesus, this is the way you made me.
Exactly.
So when you come get me, you're not saying I had to go back to my baby weight. You was just like, girl.
You already know what you getting.
You already know what you're getting.
So
You knew this day before it even came.
You loved me before I was formed in my mother's womb. So you knew this was going to take place.
You knew I was going to be making all these promises that I was not going to keep.
You knew I was going to love that chocolate.
Girl, I got this nice board of all these trips, all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
I took 2 trips in 2023. And it was to go see my grandbaby. And then I did a girls' trip with my sisters.
Okay.
And yeah.
That was it.
I'm talking, I'm going here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this.
Go overseas.
Yeah.
The only overseas I went was across the water to Canada.
Well, you did go overseas.
I went overseas.
So you did go. So.
But it was to Canada. Yeah.
You can put an X on that one, okay? See? There you go.
Okay.
But it's like making all these unrealistic expectations.
It is.
For 2026.
Yes.
Every year.
We
like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this better. And we just keep going round and round. So I decided.
Okay. Tell me what you decided.
In 2026.
Okay.
I'm not making no resolutions.
Okay. So you're dismantling the New Year resolution.
For me. It's just going to be what it's going to be.
It's going to be
Lord,
what it's going to be.
what is it that you want me to do?
Yes.
Because my plans are not working. They have failed for the last 20, 30 years. So I'm like, you know what, Jesus, this going to be your year.
Right. This is his year?
This your year.
Okay. But you know, every year is his year, right?
So
but
whatever
this is his year.
Whatever you want to do with me this year, you show me. Because every time I write something down, put it on paper, I make this big, nice vision board.
Vision board, it's pretty.
It don't work.
It's pretty. I got my last 3.
It don't.
They're in the extra room.
Oh, look
on
at
the side of the
You're
bed.
so diligent, friend.
I tried. But about March or April,
It don't even take me that long.
It was over on the side of
By
the bed.
January 10th.
Friend, you just made it on okay. All right. Okay.
No.
So instead of making New Year's resolutions, we're dismantling the New Year's resolution.
For us.
For us.
I don't know what y'all gonna do, but for us. I'm over it.
I'm over it. But I do agree that, and we both agree, we want a new mindset.
New mindset.
We want a new mindset.
Yes.
Because in Romans 12:2, it says,
be not conformed
to this world,
but be transformed
by the renewing of your mind.
Yes.
Okay, so what does that say to you?
So it's telling me that in order for me to be a better person, in order for me to be consistent in what I'm doing, it has to start up here.
Yes.
So starting with the thought, because even with my New Year's resolutions, it's a thought.
Yes.
But then when I said that I'm going to let God do what he do this year, so that's where the consistency is going to come in at. Because you have to be consistent. And then I'm not getting ready to, even though I'm like dismantling my resolutions for this year, be realistic.
Be realistic.
Because you putting 20, 30 things on there.
Yes.
We barely getting through one.
Take that one.
And work it.
And work that thing.
So that's what I'm thinking. You know, just take that one thing and work with it. Because if you have too many, it's overwhelming. Because don't forget, if you have a husband, you have children, you have a job, you going to school, grandbaby, like it's a lot.
It is.
So I'm just like, Lord, this your year. This is your year, because my plans have failed from the time I was born up until now.
It ain't working.
It's not working.
It's not working, especially with the New Year's resolutions. I realized that years ago, but I kept setting them every December, and then I would wait. Okay, December is here. Like now, I would sit down, get my vision board, get my stuff together, put my plans in place, and I said on January 1, 6 a.m., because I had to get my sleep. 6 a.m. on January 1, we hitting this thing.
Hitting it.
But when January 1 hit, I'm like, oh, that's right. I said, let me go back and find my notes. Okay, now I got to find my notes and put everything together. I'll wait till January 5th, because that's on a Monday. So January 5th, I'm ready. January 5th come, that's first way back to work.
Yeah.
everything is coming
Out
at
the
you.
window.
Out the window.
That's what I said. By the 12th, I'm done. I'm looking at it, and I looked, like, geez. Then I'm like, girl,
Stop.
Just stop.
Just stop.
Because I thought of it as, like, people think that, like, January 1st has, like, this
magical
thing.
Yeah.
Like, at 12:01, boom.
It's all lights, cameras, actions. We gonna start. It's like you want to start over again on January 1, but I'm realizing I'm just happy to cross over.
But then how about this? We're excited for January the 1st.
Yeah.
Of a new year.
But
the prior year, we did absolutely nothing. So we're going to try this again. That's why I'm like, nope. This year, Lord, I'm going to let you do what you going to do.
Yes.
Because
So I will say this. The true transformation really takes place when you start thinking about the things that you want to do and not about the timing. Like in 2025, okay, so these were one of my goals for 2025. The whole year. I didn't put a plan in place.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm going to do this year. And that was go back to school for my master's degree.
And you did that.
And I did. But it didn't happen until August. It didn't happen until August. But I decided throughout the year, this is what I'm going to do. So what did I do? I just took little steps towards the goal. Little steps. Inquiring at different colleges, talking to advisors, filling out that godforsaken FAFSA plan, and trying to figure out how to pay for this, and looking at the price tag and going, oh my God, I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But really just saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and set my mind towards it. So it didn't happen on January 1. It didn't happen in January, March. It happened in August. But it happened.
And it's like just taking those little steps, because, you know, 'cause, 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 you know, if you plan too much, something's going to fall along the way.
Yes, and it did.
So it's like, find that one thing that you just know that you're going to set the plan, that you're going to do it, you're going to get it done, and work on that.
Right. Because we have to. And another thing, what I found, I think both of us were doing this past year, was we were dreaming and really saying, okay, what can I do? Not, I got this real huge, humongous goal, which is nothing wrong with setting that goal. But what can I do right now?
Realistically, what can I do?
And we just started playing it. We talked about it. We put plans in place, and we just dreamt that the day it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. And there were some things that I was like, friend, we could just gone on over here. And you was like, no, I got this. I see it in my head. I see it in my head. And I'm like, but friend. And you're like, no, I see it. So we just had to be diligent, and keep working towards what the goal and the dream and the vision was.
Yeah, because especially like when God gives you something, and you try to go around what He gave you, and I'll even say I can use the example the facility that we're in,
right,
because it kept being presented to us. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I'm like, nope, that's not what God told me.
And it was cute.
I'm like, friend, that people get like, oh, I can give you a better price. I was like, no, God showed me this building.
Yes, He did.
And I'm like, we gonna pray. We gonna do whatever we need to do. Because we rolled by the building 522 times before we even came in.
522
into the building.
Into the building, right.
And once we got in, we were sitting down in the vestibule, and it was just like,
amazed.
This is the place.
This is it.
Like,
and then the dreams started coming. The vision was real at that point. Yes, we can do this. We can do this. We can have this, and we know we can. But we had to put one foot in front of the other.
One foot in front of the other.
And trust and believe that what He showed you was what He really wanted for us. And here we are.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
And it's just like when God shows you something.
Right.
Like you said, you might not see it come to fruition then, but He didn't just give you that for no reason.
No.
It's like, okay, y'all just be patient. It's coming.
It's coming.
And boom, here we are.
Yeah.
And 2026 is going to be our year for Empower Her.
Season 2. Yes.
And it's because of our consistency.
It is.
It wasn't because of a resolution that we did. We had a thought, but that thought, there's some action and work that has to go behind that thought.
Exactly.
And so we're not trying to do 500 things. It's like, we're going to do this one thing.
Right.
Let's master this one thing, and then let's move on to something else.
Because we knew if we just kept being consistent with it, it was going to, and it took time. It didn't happen like overnight. Yeah. There were months where we just didn't have, it wasn't the time.
It wasn't the time.
But then we saw there were other things that we needed to do.
Yes.
In order to prepare for this moment.
Because just think if we'd have missed those steps.
Exactly.
Because we were trying to miss those steps.
We were trying to. Oh, yeah.
We were really trying to miss those steps.
We were trying to hopscotch over to something else.
And I have to share the story before we came here, because we're talking about a new mindset, doing new things. And if you guys can see, we're in a beautiful new setup.
So beautiful.
But just the place that we went to, I will not call the name.
No, we're not calling the name.
When we had our husbands with us. And we were sitting... We were sitting in this facility, and they were like, y'all come here because we want to have a get-together, which we are going to have.
Right.
And we walked into this place. I'm like, okay, downstairs is nice. And he's like, y'all come up here. We got upstairs. And I was like, who died up here? What is going? You want us to have something in here? And it was horrible.
It was bad.
We sat halfway through the presentation, except for your husband. Darnell was like, I'm out of here, because I don't even know why y'all. Like, I don't even know why y'all still listening to this man. But just out of respect. And I kept saying, I was like, no.
Not it.
It's that building. So
it's this building.
We were consistent with making sure that we got here. God was like, y'all want to go on y'all own and look here, go ahead and do that. But no, ma'am, and no, sir. It was the worst. It was, oh my God, go ahead. Ooh, I'm itching thinking about it. That we almost did that.
And had we just been nice about it and be like, okay, we can make this work. But that's not what he had in store for us. That's not what he had in store. And that is another lesson that we both have learned over this journey is we can't settle for what we want. We have to wait and for God's timing on what he wants for us. And had we settled for that? No. We would not have had the experience. We wouldn't have had the quality. We would not have the professionalism. It just would not have worked. Yeah. And then, thinking about it now, because I pushed that way in the back of my head.
It was horrible.
Way back there.
I'm like, why are we here? What is... Jesus, what is happening?
But that was a lesson that we cannot settle. We cannot settle. What God has for us, it is for us. And that's a lesson for anyone once. And we knew the plan. We knew the vision. We just didn't know the route that it was going to take. So now that we are where we are and we see what he had in store for us, we're grateful for that.
Yes. And we're growing.
And we're growing.
Because I look at a New Year's resolution as... It's kind of like you're trying to get away from something. Like you want relief. Like
that is a good one.
For so long through the year, this didn't go right, that didn't go right, and this didn't seem like it should be. And so it's like, I'm going to try this again in 2026. Right. Well, if it didn't work for you in 2025, then it wasn't God's timing or in his plans. And so during that time, we took time together of praying together.
We did.
Doing some healing internally that we had to do. Yeah. And then just, listening for God's voice instead of our own voice. And so that's one of the things, if I had to tell somebody, it's okay if you want to do resolutions. I'm not telling anybody else, but this is my preference for me.
Exactly.
I'm not setting up any more goals. God, what is it that you want me to do in 2026?
Exactly.
That's just for me.
Yes.
That is where I'm going.
And then we have to steal away and spend that time with him. So it's not like, ooh, I gotta for 30 days, I can't think of nothing else. But no, just steal away and spend that time with him. Fasting and praying is really good, but focusing on what it is his voice is telling you. Yes. And that's where, we began that process. And so it's carrying over it's carried over into the new year that this is what we wanted then, and now it's coming to pass, but we carried it over. We didn't just say, it's January 1, so nope. We have to stay focused. We was in the trenches. We was in the trenches
on this thing.
We had to be because we knew this was what he had called us to do. So, and then we have to keep dreaming.
Yes.
Have to keep dreaming. Now that, and this isn't like the pinnacle, we know God has even more in store for us. So we keep searching and asking him what it is that he wants us to do, and be prayerful in that, and keep dreaming, seeking those visions. So so keep going. And we do have our goals written down, what we want to do, but we're not setting a timeline. Yeah. By June, it's got to be this. No, we set a timeline that we're going to continue to focus on. Yes,
and I want God to come up in there. Into the stuff that I wrote down. Like, just come in, just take this off, take it off.
And if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And this is the other thing. When we have these resolutions and things don't work out the way that we thought it should work, we shouldn't feel bad about it.
Shouldn't feel bad. It just wasn't in the plan.
It wasn't in the plan.
And it's okay. And you have to be okay with a no. Because every unlocked door is not a door for you to walk through.
Exactly.
It's unlocked for somebody else to go through.
Exactly.
You have access, but that's not your door.
Exactly.
And so it's okay. We have to be okay if things don't line up. And then, don't, like you said, don't be upset if it didn't work the way you wanted to work out. Because maybe that was a no. Yeah. Or maybe God has something better for you.
Because his answer is yes, no, or not right now. And we have to be okay with that.
And I'm okay with whatever answer that he gives me.
Yes.
Because there were a lot of things, even with our podcast, it was like, no.
Right.
Or, yeah, because I can even share, we were planning on having a get-together, having an event, a meet-up with you guys. And we are going to have that. And last year we were planning, we're going to do this. Ready. But it just wasn't the right timing. No. That was one of the things on our list that we wanted to get done. And then when we realized, guys, like, nope, there's some more building, some more branding, some more things that I need y'all to do.
Exactly.
We could have got upset because at first we was like, but then it was like, you know what? You said not yet.
Yes.
So we're going to wait for you to tell us when.
We were a little upset.
Yeah. But not, it wasn't too bad, though.
We were upset.
Because we still got it on the paper. We didn't mark it off because we know it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, right? We was a little upset.
Yeah, but then we just going to give up. We just done. It's like, okay, so when is it coming? So, yeah, we was a little bit like, we was, okay. Yeah. It was about here?
It was about here.
Okay, that's what we going to go. Because it wasn't here.
No. It was more like here.
Okay.
Yes. So I do agree that instead of setting New Year's resolutions that like January 1, bing, it's just going to happen. We set goals. Yeah. And we set SMART goals and timelines. We set our timelines, but realistic timelines.
Realistic.
And then if it doesn't come out the way that we wanted it to, okay, we regroup, we pray about it, and we still move forward. We never give up. We never give up. But except on that treadmill. But other than that, because that treadmill all dressed up, she fancy. She fancy. She cute. She fancy. But other than that, I really need to go out. I just need to go downstairs and clean off that treadmill and get back on it.
At least clean it off.
That's a start. Okay.
We talking about little steps.
Little steps.
So you'll take the clothes off of it, do with them what you need to do. And then you might want to just wipe it down. And then one time, just cut it on and make sure it still works. And there we go. The little steps. And then eventually just put that one foot on there and just
with
roll.
That one leg. With that one leg.
That's it. You got to start somewhere.
Well, if I do that, I might as well just go ahead and get on it.
I'm
just saying.
Okay. One step at a time, friend.
Thanks, friend.
One step at a time.
You just help me figure it out.
I'm just
because our show was ready to just put her on the curb. But okay, so I'm going to clean her off.
We'll get there.
So
we didn't want to discourage anybody, but it's just our my personal view of just setting unrealistic goals because they sound good when you put them down, when you think about it's like, oh man, I can accomplish this.
Yeah.
But what is it that God wants you to do?
Exactly. And dismantle the perfectionism.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
But we know what you're saying.
Yes, that. Just dismantle the
P-ism.
Trying to be perfect. Dismantle it.
We're not perfect. Just let it go.
Just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go. And even if you don't have a relationship with God,
yes,
this is not just for saved, but if you're watching us, be realistic about your goals.
Yeah.
Because you can't do 12 things. I barely remember what I'm doing. I gotta share this.
Oh Lord.
Because like my mind sometimes, I'm sitting there working today, and I got up to go into my office, and I'm standing there like, what did I even come in here for? What are we doing? And I just stood in there, and I just shut the door back and went back to working. And once I sat down, I saw this little trigger thing like, oh, that's what you was going to get.
And then you got up and went and got it.
And then I went and got it. Okay. So that's the same with our goals. Like, don't put too many goals on the paper that you got to get this stuff done because, listen, life be lifing.
Or forgetfulness.
Okay, because I was like, what did you get up for? So make it realistic. That was just an example, y'all.
That make it realistic.
But just make it realistic. Yes. And don't stress yourself out to where you just want to give up on life and give up on your dreams because of one thing that didn't happen for you.
Exactly.
Go to your list. Go in prayer or meditate, whatever your thing is. And find that one thing, mark that off, and then go to the next thing.
And just keep going.
And keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
I hope they enjoyed our first episode.
I really hope you guys enjoyed our first episode for 2026. Yes. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to For Her Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Yes.
We on Instagram too.
Yes.
So again, be encouraged.
Be encouraged.
You got this. One step at a time. We'll see y'all at episode 2. Have a good one.
See ya.
Peace. We out.